Salutations, spooks, spirits, and specters, and welcome back to Senran Kagura Shinovi Versus, as Chapter 3 continues for the Hibijo storyline. This time should be Murasaki versus Minori.
やっと来た。ずっと待ってたんだよ。私の方は特に用はないのですが、ということで帰ります。ダメ！あなたはみのりと遊ぶの。遊ぶのでしたら、私は部屋で一人でテレビゲームでもやっていた方が。ブツブツうるさいよ。ねえ、あなた半蔵を倒しちゃったんでしょ。倒したというか、私はお姉ちゃんに喜んでもらいたくて。お姉ちゃん？そんな理由で人の遊び相手取っちゃうわけ？ひどい、許さない。あの黒髪パッツンの子気に入っていたのに。黒髪パッツン、イカルガさんのことかな。それがこんな誰にも遊んでもらえなそうな人に取られるなんて。そんなことないです。遊んでくれる人はいます。嘘だ！嘘をつかないで！嘘じゃないです。ベベタンは遊んでくれます。ベベタン？そう、ぬいぐるみのベベタン。ぬいぐるみは人じゃない。人じゃない。そんなことない。私にとってベベタンは人と同じ。ベベタンをバカにしないで！
Back when Sis was in middle school.
お姉ちゃん、どこ？
It was late at night and Sis still hadn't come home. I got worried and started wandering around the neighborhood. The only time a shut-in like me walks outside is in the middle of the night, when there's hardly anybody out. Using only what I remembered from my early childhood, I headed in the direction where Sis was most likely to go. After the Root of Calamity incident, Sis began to avoid me. But I never stopped loving her. I kept trying to think of a way to rebuild our relationship. Raindrops suddenly began to fall. Rain in the middle of the night always creeps me out. I became anxious and started walking faster. I got to the park where I used to play. I saw Sis there, sitting on a covered bench. But she wasn't alone. Miyabi was sitting next to her. It was hard to approach them. They were so close together. I worried that I'd be interrupting. so I just stood there and watched the two of them. I knew they were childhood friends, and they'd always been close. But how should I say this? Something in the air made it feel like more than that between them. The rain was blowing onto the bench. Sis took a handkerchief and dried Miyabi off. She looked gentler than I usually saw her. She was always tomboyish around me, but with Miyabi, she looked really feminine. She'd never showed that side to me before. I felt like there was a gulf between us, growing wider by the minute, and I hated Miyabi for putting it there. As long as I had the root of calamity, I felt like Sis would never look at me again. I turned away from them and walked back home in silence. Once I reached the safety of my room, drenched, I hugged Bebey with all my might.
Bebeyは私を見てくれるよね。ずっとずっと私のことだけを見てくれるよね。
From that day forward, Bebey was basically my surrogate sister.
そうよ、わかってる。ベベタンは本当のお姉ちゃんじゃない。本当のお姉ちゃんはみやびさんばっかり見てる。私のことなんてきっとどうでもいいんだ。でも私頑張る。頑張って頑張ってお姉ちゃんに許してもらうんだ。独り言ばっかりで気持ち悪いんですけど。私なんか喋ってました？もうこんな子とっとと倒しちゃおう。紫、悪の誇りを舞い掲げます。
任務開始。
Miyabi's always making that same horrible not Miyabi, Minori. Minori's always making that stupid mistake of insulting Bebey with regards to dealing with Murasaki. Jeez, we just tore that bear
悩まないで
apart.
くださいね。やった。頑張ります。ごめんなさい。恨まないでくださいね。
進め。
秘伝忍法。出てきてよ。痛いの嫌だ。やった。恨まないでくださいね。やった。みのり、鎮魂の夢に沈むの。
This hamster's about to get squashed by a bear.
一緒に遊ぼう。秘伝忍法。いや、
技あり。
今日のおやつはなんだ。元気出てきました。
技あり。
ごめんなさい。
技あり。
忍び変身。一緒にお菓子食べる？秘伝忍法。
You eating a cookie?
忍びごっこしようよ。
And, okay.
秘伝忍法。悔しいな。ベベタン、一緒に帰ろう。
Jeez, who knew that it took a bear to take down other bears so easily?
私の勝ちです。なんかすごく悔しい。こんな暗い人に負けるなんて。暗くもなるよ。お姉ちゃん、どうしたら私の方を向いてくれるの？褒めてもらえるかな？どんどん力が強くなってる。新しい技覚えました。
Alright, we'll just end it here. So thank you all very much for watching. And ciao for now. Ciao for now.